Turn 21. We'll think about whether we want to do that. We're going to hit centralization here. We don't have a decent ambassador available. I think we do take ironworking here. Go ahead and check how much damage that will take. That will... We do 8. So yeah, we will kill it in time, which is good. All right. Look at the events. Oh, we can convert to Kushite paganism. All right, which opinion? We want hunter opinion. And then here, we don't have pasture. We can't move around here. We can move here, prep for coring. High water. Let's get away from the rivers, I guess. It's going to suck that that's going to... we can buy just enough. And we'll have our slinger here, which will be great. And then 5 years on that settler. Fluffy is stronger in erudite. We definitely need to move our scout. Definitely feels like we're a little bit behind where I'd like to be. All right, let's go ahead and send this one back. Turn 22. We did get a flood, although it doesn't seem to be very significant. So, yeah, unfortunately didn't happen down here. We could fireproof. Some more stone. Sure. 4 orders on that. Yeah, let's grab more science. Okay. 6 orders left. Is this dead? Nope. Besieger. A little bit more damage. Don't actually need it, I think. You can spare an order. Right, because this is dead no matter what. Next turn. Yeah. We could clear it this time. The settlers some years off. Definitely need to get the quarry party started. So we do have an order left. Yeah, we're really order constrained. So we move this out that way to get closer in range. I don't think any of these things can come up and kill us. Zoroastrian Disciple feels really painfully slow. Second worker for the city seems decent. We do need to get husbandry at some point. And we had a reminder for centralization, but we already have centralization, so. Okay. Quarry Town going up. Yeah, just very order constrained. Well, 6 techs will help us and Zoroastrianism will help us. Right, let's go ahead and send some back. Turn 23. Wildfire. Looks like not too big of a deal. Right, we can attack this. This guy can just... I think this guy can... Really? If we take tough, we can clear it. And then we can go back here to heal up. Which is not a risk. I don't think it's... well, maybe this border boost is worth it. 3 years on the city. Kind of make this into a super city at the cost of this city. This would potentially help us expand this city a little bit. I'm not sure about border boost. Might be better to get drama or forestry. So we have aristocracy, we have ironworking, we don't have husbandry, I believe, right? Yeah, we don't have husbandry or labor force or monasticism. Yeah, so maybe we do take yeah, inclined to take forestry out of this list, or just spin with border boost. What we can do is we can potentially swap to border boost after settling our fourth city. So in 4 turns or so. Okay, and then here we're out of orders. Got that going. Yes, we don't have this for pastures. Probably want to start the camp. Okay, I like that plan. And then for the capital, I think we just start an acolyte. Can't settle another city yet. Option 2 would be to just get another settler out for over here. Which in theory, we should be able to clear this. Yeah, and then we can get border boost, really strong border boost with 5 cities. I like that plan. Let's go ahead and do that. Turn 24. Yeah, we can take discipline both sides. We can keep hitting this. Come over here and kill this. Go ahead and attack this. Don't think anything will wander onto that. 1 worker left. Already at granary max. Particularly want to build a hill here, or a mine there. Move towards building a mine over here. What we could do, we could build Kushite pyramids here. So let's go ahead and remind ourselves to do that next turn. Start the Kushite pyramids. That'll get us some important civics. Capital. We should figure out which way we want to build this as well. Probably Kushite here as well. Our stone income is kind of terrible at the moment. This way, which way are we going to build? Expand borders this way. Kushite, and then build around that. Yeah, that'll be good to get. Right, that ends this turn. We are really order constrained. I think part of it is... So another reason to have gotten border boost is it'll fulfill this. We really do need that science, or that Zoroastrianism ambition. Adopt Zoro, 3 turns. Which is very order constrained at the moment. But when you're order constrained like this, you definitely want to prioritize expansion, because extra cities equals extra orders. So this looks like it will be a hunter spot. And this also looks like it'll be a hunter spot, which, well, this one probably landowners, because we don't want to overdo hunters. We need to, landowners are very jealous. They want to have the most cities. That's definitely a landowner site up there as well, which will also help us. Potentially, we could trade some of that marble to the capital. Might not be a bad idea. Yeah, this really is a hunter site, though. Oh my god, we'll just have to deal with landowners being unhappy. Okay, let's go ahead and send this back. Turn 25. Yeah, builder. Love to see a builder. Sad about intolerant, though. Where did intolerant come from? Oh. All right, well, hopefully we can get rid of intolerant. That's brutal, but builder's pretty good. So, all right, let's go ahead and 1, 2. Don't need to upgrade. Proud. We don't have the wisdom for it. Man. We were commander, strict, steadfast, or vigilant. We would get 290 wood. 2 wisdom. This is such a big amount of culture. Sadly, we have to take proud because we don't have any other choices. Ooh. And here's Assyria. That is scary. He is definitely coming for us. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh is right. It's maybe a very short game. What does his vision look like? He doesn't see us yet. But, yeah, we're gonna have problems here. He's at 7 cities. He's fast expanding. This may be a very short game. Well, crap. That's not good. Realistically, we should be swapping immediately to a warrior here. Yeah. Is there anything we can do or change here? 7 cities. He's just settling directly towards us and coming to kill us. So yeah, this may be a very, very short game here. All right, well, let's send it. See what he does. Can he come kill us? We're not at war yet. But yeah, he can easily wipe out this force. Like, all this stuff is reachable. Oh, crap. That's not good at all. We'll lose all those troops, and then we lose the game. Let's see. We did have vision of that, so I don't mind undoing here. Okay, well, we obviously can't take this side out. We need to get back, heal up, and swap to a warrior. Yeah, we can't take that side out. We need to arm up here. Stronger. That's a problem. Yeah, if we move here, he'll just kill us. And we did have vision with the scout, so I don't mind that undo. Okay, might not be able to settle that side either, but maybe we will. We'll see. Yeah, we may want to force march stuff. Actually move over here. So I would like to be able to settle next turn. I'm not going to have orders to do all these things. If I take out this city site, he can come kill me. I can't lose these units. If I lose these units, I basically fall over dead. We'll do that to keep vision there. Okay, well, you can easily plop something on there and then I won't be able to settle it. But if I just put my scout on there, it'll die. Okay, yeah, unfortunate. We'll pop out these settlers and then I think we go to a warrior town with everyone. We're 7 versus 3. That's not very good. Okay, might be a very short game here. He is a builder, so wasn't expecting this aggression from a builder. But yeah. All right, let's go ahead and send this one back. I think this is defensible position. These guys could move here, but it would be a very long stretch for him to come and kill everything. Like the warrior's not going to be able to get there. That guy's in forest. I think I'm safe for this turn. All right, let's go ahead and send back. Turn 26. Let's take a look what's happening. Okay, he has not murdered us. Nor has he settled that city. Definitely prep this. It's going to take us 2 turns to get this in range, which means we'll want to heal, heal, heal. Regrettably, I forgot to swap this to a warrior last turn. We'll queue it up. Is there anyone we can pick? Yes, we can sign a governor now, and that gives me a warrior in 3 turns. And then I think we really do need warriors everywhere. Not a worker, a warrior. It's going to be rough. But hopefully we'll be able to settle this. Might have to force march. Yeah. And we wanted to start these pyramids. Yeah, the Kushite pyramids. That's pretty good. Okay. Yeah. Yep. And I guess, yeah, swap up to border boost. Question mark. Don't have anything military-wise available. Where is a 5 strength unit? Comp bow, spoked wheel, steel. Those are the 5 strengths that we have available today. So, mill drill would potentially get us to axemen, which aren't that particularly great. But yeah, anything else we can do here? No. And, well, warlike is now proving handy for our leader. So that's good. All right, let's go ahead and send this one back. Turn 27. Okay, he did settle there. He's got a lot of units there, but he has not claimed our city sites, which is important to us. So we can do that. I'm definitely going to force march to settle that. Almost certainly hunters here. We will want to occupy that city site. If there's a vigilant governor, we can take it. Okay. We do not have the ability to take this out. And it's full health. We're going to see what we can do with... we're definitely going to get a sieger here. To defensively attack it, and we should be able to settle next turn. Checking his vision. He does not see, he sees that camp but does not see it fully. At least as far as I know, he will see the city. Can he take the city out? Don't think so. It would be very hard for him to take it out. We should swap to border boost, because that way we'll have it land after we settle the city. All right, what's this event? We can add estates in our military production city. Probably don't want that. We can become compassionate, add grain dole, and increase the military costs of that city. Sure. Not ideal. Here we definitely want a settler or a slinger. We need military pretty badly here. Yeah, very much out of orders. We can't quite adopt Zoro, so let's say adopt Zoro in 2 years. Should be able to do that. Border boost will count as our 6th technology, which will get us that, which will help with our situation. He is stronger and learned. Yeah, we will see here. It would be quite a lot for him to come kill this. I don't have a unit. If this guy was down here, can he kill? Nope. I don't have a way of killing it in 1 turn, so I'm just going to have to take the risk. Because I really do want to settle this site and then border boost it. I think we settle forward there as well. Okay, let's go ahead and send this back. Very tense turn here. Turn 28. We are doomed, unfortunately, which is really bad. H45 doomed is pretty bad. Off of ill. We can kill this. Doesn't really hurt for us to become proud, because we're doomed. And I think we want to settle this as hunters. This is going to get very ugly very fast. We'll probably want a slinger here. Ideally something here with a general. That's a lot of forces. I think vigilant and take succession. At least we have a builder heir. This guy looks like a really great ambassador with that 1.2 things. We got border boost here, which will help enormously with our borders. I don't think we have labor force, so we can't build any roads connecting. We are building military everywhere we can. Yeah, I'll take the civics, especially since my leader is about to die. We don't have... We do have admin, but we already built our 2 there. I can start a mine and then maybe start another mine here, or just start another quarry realistically. I'm very much out of orders. Or since it feels like we're about to get military here, we can just, not sure. I don't want to, I don't have as many orders as possible. I'm going to need them. Can't assign anyone as a general. There's no point rallying. Can we get better vision here? See what's going on? Yep. That gets us a little bit better vision. So that's quite a bit of damage. It's 3. So 3 from 3, that's 9. And then those 2 both can do 2. So that's 13 damage to this city. So we'll be able to deal some damage here. Option 2 is to try to come here and chop. We're not going to be able to get there in time. Can't even upgrade to militia. We don't have that. We can potentially, we don't have a stronghold here. Do we have 4 laws? No, we're nowhere near 4 laws. This slinger can't safely come down here. This is kind of scary. Border boost will help a good bit. But yeah, not going to love him being in the forests here, but we'll have that warrior here soon. Yeah, I don't really know what to do here. We're going to lose warlike as well, which sucks. Realistically, this is a scouting failure. I should have seen him coming over here, but I didn't have visibility. So you can establish the state religion. So our next turn really sucks that we're just going to miss these ambitions. Hopefully we don't die next turn and we'd survive for one more turn. Yeah. All right, let's send it back. Turn 29. We have border boost. Fluffy declared war on us, and we lost our leader. Completed our techs. We actually got the 6 tech in. Okay, he declared war, but he hasn't moved in, which is okay, I guess. We'll heal. We have our new leader. Let's look at family opinion. We definitely want to bribe the artisans. Over here. Can't add a general. Can he just kill this? He can, if he moves everything in. All right, so we should adopt Zoro, which will fulfill that. Cool. Gets me some legitimacy. Intolerant kind of sucks. All right, well, we really want... do we have horses anywhere? We do have horses here. We have horses here. We have horses here. We don't have horses in our cap, but we have horses in 3 cities. So maybe we do go pasture, because we want to be able to get to chariots. Okay. Does this move make sense? I think so. I can collapse it in here. Like that's decent. Okay. Very tight order-wise. Option 2 is to go towards labor force. I'm pretty sure I want husbandry at this point. So I can't afford civics for labor force right now. I might by the time I get labor force. Well, slavery won't help me. It's serfdom that I want. Okay, well, 8 to 5 cities. Let's push in here, see what's... Okay, that seems to be all his forces? Okay. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. That seems like... Can he move in and kill? I don't think he can kill it. I don't think he can kill. This defensive stuff works. Potentially we want to move into that forest. Potentially we want to move a worker over here as well. Actually upgrade this to militia, but we can chop first. If that sets us up to die here. He seems to be close to here, so definitely don't want to. That's 4 damage, 4 damage. Each of those can do 4. And then this can do 6 if he gets a crit. It's 12. 18. So, let's think here. Can move this one down. I don't think there's much point in moving it down, because we can easily come in here. Cities can't fall. We're both in hunter lands. This is what we want. We're building slingers everywhere. I do think it's worth pulling the worker over. Yeah, over here. I don't think it's worth moving this over. Let's just check here. 5 damage. Yeah, you can definitely kill it on open ground. Because, maybe not even. Yeah, so without a crit, he's not killing on open ground. So I don't think I can lose a unit. So I think this is actually okay. And then we... option 2 behind husbandry is we can go labor force, which does let us build roads, which will save a ton of orders. So we can actually prep for roads. That might be worth it as well. Yeah. We can definitely chop some of these forests next turn. We have our slingers. Nothing we can do to upgrade them at the moment. Resource-wise, so I do think labor force is the right call. Labor force also gets us a phalanx, which is a 5 strength unit. Husbandry gets us to chariot. Yeah, so it's really between these two. Labor force gets us roads, which will speed stuff up. Both these are 5 strength, so route is pretty good. Resource-wise, we have more food than we have iron. It's definitely a tricky turn here. All right, let's think of what we want to do. We definitely don't want to build anything right now. I think we do labor force and set ourselves up to road. How long will this take to build? 3 years. So yeah, we can build one more pair of quarries. Can I move up there? I can. We prefer these really food tiles. Okay, we'll build some more quarries, and that will, I think we go for the road plan. I have pretty good vision at the moment, so he only has 4 units, so I don't think he can kill with 4 units unless he gets double crits or something. This is all very much in my territory as well, so I'm fighting. I deal 7 damage. Yeah. So, okay. Labor force or husbandry. So, rhetoric doesn't make sense. Monasticism doesn't make sense right now. Normally I would like monasticism. The advantage of husbandry is I get orders for pastures. I don't have to burn orders to build roads. I get orders for pastures, but what pastures can I build? I have one here. I have one here. I can probably trade one of these to these cities. It'll be hard to do, but like very possible. You can trade tiles along the way. Yeah. Chariots will have better mobility. This is a pretty aggressive setup here. He has Builder, who's doomed. His heir is a Zealot, so he'll be able to move in. And he'll have a general as well, so he might be able to actually steal a unit here. 5, I can deal 5, 3, 7. Yeah, I definitely want to chop there. Kind of hold this defensive line here. We pull in, I think it's more important to pull in another warrior than it is to get another worker out. Can't rush, we don't have the civics, unless we... So that's an option. You don't adopt Zorro, which will hurt. All right, so let's think this through. We can... Oh yeah, we can just burn our food. Well, we have lots of money, so I'd rather burn the money than the food. We can assign ourselves as a governor, which is kind of irrelevant at this moment. It's a little bit of science, I guess. We won't adopt Zorro. We will rush out a warrior to get ourselves something else. We will go labor force, because phalanx is going to be easier to deal with. I just need to upgrade warriors as opposed to having to build a whole new type of unit. I will heal this up. I'll see if there's not a good here. However, I do have this guy who's already a governor, right? No, he's governor of Amara, right? So he's already the governor there. I'm looking for anyone that can give me a training boost. No one. I have this warrior. Can come up over here. Move over here, and that way I can strike in, but he can't attack it. I think that's a more defensible position. I can pull this worker over. If he wants to come in to kill the worker, he can, and I can collapse on him. We might pull the other worker over. Get militia up. We don't have the training for that right now. We can pull over another worker. Chop. Okay. I think that I like that play a little better. Rushing the warrior out gives me a little bit more strength in the area. Yeah, we can do that. 150. So if we don't assign ourselves, all right. So we decided labor force. If we don't assign ourselves as governor, we can actually do this and rush out warriors twice, which is great. This guy can move over here. This guy can come over here. This guy can heal up. We can heal. We pull this over, upgrade, and pull this guy over. It's even more efficient. We'll just kill this warrior, this worker. Worker feels very exposed, so let's figure out what we want to do with this worker. Playing against Fluffy, one of the greatest tacticians in Old World. All right, maybe we bring the worker down this way. That'll be much harder. He can't reach it as easily. We can bring this one over. We can upgrade. Can bring this over. We are going now for labor force. We'll keep doing this. We will send them rival gold. We'll have 2 workers on the way. We'll heal this up. And I guess we can send another worker slowly on the way to the front as well, if need be. So that'll get us 2 more warriors. We can chop some of these forests out as well. I think that one makes sense to move. All right, I don't know that I can do better, and we'll establish Zoroastrianism later. There's no rush to do it. It just gives me half an order effectively to do so. Okay. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and send this one back. It's definitely going to be interesting to see what Fluffy does. I presume we're going to fall into a little bit of standoff here. But he will have a zealot leader, so he'll have a little bit more movement available to him. But I definitely want to fight in my terrain, so I have the family bonus. Yeah, 8 cities to 5. Turn 29 attack from our friends Fluffy. All right, let's send this one back. Turn 30, travel raid. Yeah, can take the influence. Pyramids. Would love to build the pyramids. We have problems here. We definitely have problems here. Okay. Figure out how we want to array our forces. A lot of upgrades. Seems like he's very much committing to this city. So we can pull stuff down here. Up a little bit on the way. Now we need to pull troops forward. Pull this forward. Pull this forward. Really wish I could chop this. I can. Don't have a force march at the moment though. Move forward here. Move like that. That still leaves 1 unit that needs to move. Let's worry about the chopping later. First, let's get everything in position. So that can come over that way. This can come this way. 5 units. See anything else around this militia? I'll take the science from that ambition. Just keep building warriors everywhere. Hold that worker forever, I guess. Really, really sketchy here. Yeah, I still don't like this. I don't want him. Ugh. Do this, which walls us off. You'll only have surface for attacking on a little bit. So yeah, that should hold. Similarly here. I think that's enough to be able to kill. That's a problem. Move over here. Move over here. Hold this guy down here. Like, anything I bring in range is going to die. The problem. Off to workers. Don't have anything there. We can't rally. Pyramids underway. Which ideally we'd like to go there. This is the Numidian raid. It sucks. It's down to similar, which is better than nothing. Yeah, I think we need to pull the worker forward into that. And similarly pull this worker forward. Next turn we can chop and return. And this goes forward, everything else is building warriors and slingers. Does it make sense for the warrior here? I think a slinger. Slinger for sentinel. Slingers out of hunters, warriors out of non-hunters. Okay. You definitely come in and kill this. That. Definitely come in and kill that, the militia. How do I position this so I can't kill the militia? Alright, so this can come here. This guy can keep marching over, yep. This guy can similarly march over here. Militia can come here. Yeah, that's good. This can go here. This can hide here. Okay. Slinger here. Warrior here. I have a warrior going here. Redo the events for the 3rd time. Pyramids. Great. Okay, I think I was like, I want to walk this guy over a little bit more. Yeah. Okay, well, I can't lose anything this turn. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. 15. Can he even kill? Maybe with a crit he could kill this. Maybe better to keep it 1 tile back. Leave this here. Move this here. Move this here. Bring this over here. Bring that militia there. Start a slinger there. Heal this guy. Bring this over. Start a warrior. Yep. Pyramids. And then move our warrior 1 tile over. Yeah, this way he can't quite kill anything. Which is good. Rough turn here. Pretty challenging, but I think that's pretty much it. Let's send this one back.